It's okay.
You sure?
I'll hold it, yeah.
Or stick it on, can you stick it on Tommy? I want you to see though. Are you gonna play? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a stand.
I got three hands, don't worry.
That's gonna fall right off.
With that kind of attitude, young man.
Hey, Tom, we're in this one day. Does that sound okay?
Yeah. What a day for a day.
Okay.
What a beautiful whistle.
Sweet, man. You sound good.
Oh, yeah, we're going to need the whistle.
That's the only thing I can do on this song, right?
You're a regular Toots Thielman.
I don't know that part. It sounds like a whistler, though.
Well, he's a very famous harmonica player that also whistled.
Thank you.
What? Oh, thank you. Oh, perfect. Rick? Is that about right?
Yeah. What a day for a daydream.
Get on that mic.
What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And if it ain't time to really be on my side, it's one of those days of taking a walk outside. I'm blowing away to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face in somebody's new mowed lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. Starring me and my sweet thing, 'cause she's the one that made me feel this way. And even if time passes me by life, I couldn't care less about the dues I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my love. A pound of face for being asleep before dawn. And you could be sure if you're feeling right, a daydream lasts you into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may pick up your ear, or you may be dreaming for 1,000 years. What a day for a daydream, custom made for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time really ain't on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face in somebody's new mowed lawn. Can everybody whistle?
Nice, just like we rehearsed.
Yeah.
One light. You and
One
me?
light.
Yeah.
Go ahead, counter, yeah, count it.
2, 1, 2, 3, go.
One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. Do it again now. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy, I just wanna shout. Oh, one life living as you and me. One life shining as you and me. Oh, one love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. You know, one life living as you and me. One life shining as you and me. Oh, one love loving as you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. Oh, I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy, I just wanna shout. Oh, yeah. One life loving as you and me. One life shining as you and me. One love, loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. One life living as you and me, one life shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. I said 'cause God is all there is, 'cause God is all there is.
Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Rick's back in the house with us.
So nice to be back, you guys. Thank you.
After 2 months away and Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Aha. All right, I am the thinker.
Excuse me.
I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life. And if you ask me who am I am wisdom, I am light, I am more than meets the eye, I cannot be denied. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life.
Again.
I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life. And if you ask me what am I am beauty, I am joy, I am more than meets the eye, I cannot be denied. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life.
Again.
I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life. I can choose to be the light that brightens someone's darkest night. I'm so much more than meets the eye, I cannot be denied. I am the thinker that thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life.
Last time.
I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life.
Woohoo! We had to get that one in there. Thanks, Sue K. Riley. We love that song. Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful Oaks Day. It's gorgeous out, isn't it? And it's perfect weather. Oh, my goodness. We're so lucky. So happy to be with you, precious folks of the Oaks. Have to say it. Okay. Welcome back, Rick. We're going to stand, and we are going to sing Thank You for This Beautiful Day. Paula and I will lead you in with a little verse, and then we're going to go for it. Thank you for this beautiful day, okay?
The rain will fall, the wind will blow, the sun will shine and the grass will grow. The seasons change and for all we know, love is sprouting up all around us. I have been high, I have been low, I have held on and I have let go. I've walked the path of joy and sorrow, but above it all I'm grateful. Thank you for my health and thank you for my healing. Thank you for my beautiful for this beautiful day. Thank you for my life, I'm blessed and I am perfect. Thank you for this
Let's do it again with commitment. Here we go.
Thank you for my health and thank you for my healing. Thank you for this beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for my life, I'm blessed and I am perfect. Thank you for this beautiful
I want to do it one more
day.
time and wrap it up.
Thank you for my health and thank you for my healing. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for my life, I'm blessed and I am perfect. Thank you for this beautiful day.
Woohoo! Yes.
Ooh, it is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. I'm Reverend Stacy. Welcome to Unity of the Oaks. And you know what? It's an exciting day because this is a day that you get to choose your own transformation. This is a day you get to choose whether you get to express the love that you are or not. It's a day of choosing. How fantastic, right, Betsy? Great. So here at Unity, we teach positive, practical, inclusive Christianity, the power of positive, affirmative prayer. We do teach Jesus Christ and how we too have that Christ potential within each and every one of us. We've been talking about the power of our thoughts and how we create our own life and experiences. And we honor all faith traditions and each individual's own spiritual journey. So, with that in mind, thank you for spending an hour of your day on your spiritual journey here with us. So let's just take a breath and pray, shall we? As we say, thank you, sweet, sweet Spirit, infinite presence, for the love that we are and the love that we extend and the love that we join with those around us. Whether they're here in the room or online, we know that we are all syncing up our heartbeats so that our hearts beat in the same rhythm. And so we bless this day, we bless each individual. We know that souls are being transformed, lives are being changed in the most positive, uplifting of ways. And so for this and for all of those who walked before us, all of those who will walk after us, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. We bless everyone who is a part of our service, who is sharing their gifts with us, and the light and the energy, again, from each person here. And so we take another breath of loving gratitude as we say, Amen and Amen. And so it is. And so just take a moment to look around the room and greet each other with a smile, a handshake, a wave, a namaste. And we wave to those online as well. We have Jackie all the way in the UK is watching us right now. So we say hello to Jackie. We say hello to Julia Franco. We say hello to Suzanne Foley. We say hi to Debbie. We say hello to everyone else out there too. In that weird land way out there, Rick. We do want to say, gosh, we got Rick back from the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah. We are really blessed. I just want to take a moment to say we are really blessed, everyone. So let's just soak in that gratitude of blessings and Thanksgiving as we celebrate this Sunday together. Okay, music team, let's kick it off. Let's go.
Yes, and we are going to all sing this one together. I love this simple song. It's very, very powerful. Stay in your seats, but please sing with us. In this and every moment I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment I am safe and
and all is well. In this and every moment I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment I am safe and all is well. I am held, I am held, I am whole, I am whole. I surrender to it all. When I trust, and let go, I know that all is well. All is well.
We're going to do it again.
In this and every moment I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment I am safe and all is well.
Good morning, everyone. Ah, what a blessed day, huh? It's beautiful, beautiful. So I'm Jimmy Williams. I'm the prayer chaplain for today. So if there's anything heavy on your heart that you would like to bring to me after the service today, I'll be right outside here and be happy to pray with you. But I'm also going to deliver the healing prayer today, which is the subject of healing, which comes from Saturday, September 3rd, 2022, and it goes like this. I am restored to health as I claim my wholeness. In the natural world, I see the reflection, my own innate capacity for healing has. From the salamander that regrows a tail to the tree that flourishes after pruning. I find regeneration all around. These examples and more help me appreciate my body's restorative powers and abilities. Opportunities for healing invite me to know and claim my wholeness. When I am injured or ill, I care for myself and accept help from others. I support my healing process by attending to any physical or emotional wounds with compassion and nurturing. I provide myself with the resources I need to encourage my healing. No matter what prompts my healing journey, I always have the ability to experience my wholeness. And from Scripture, Matthew 8:16, that evening they brought to him many who were possessed with demons, and he cast them out. The spirits he cast out with a word and cured all who were sick. So the word for today is healing. And the affirmation is, I am restored to health as I claim my wholeness.
Wonderful. So we'll take that into our time of meditation. So if you'll join me in getting comfortable in your chair, we're going to just take a couple minutes to do a timeout. We place our children in timeout. Now it's the time to put ourselves in timeout for just a few minutes. So go ahead and let the chair support you. Let your arms and shoulders just get heavy. And you can either close your eyes or you can gaze upon our Christ candle that we have up here. Whatever helps you to focus within as you take that elevator ride from your head into your heart space, opening up your heart in gratitude, claiming your wholeness right now, that your divine identity and divine nature is one of wholeness, health, and strength. So we take another breath, relaxing just a little bit more. And I invite you to visualize yourself as you're first waking up. And imagine yourself as you're waking up, giving absolute thanks for your body, giving thanks for every organ, every muscle, every nerve, every cell. Imagining and feeling what it's like to wake up with great energy. There are no aches or pains. Your focus is on the magnificence of your body. How does that feel? To see yourself, feeling yourself waking up with great joy and appreciation, thanksgiving for the strength and wholeness of your body. And now envision yourself as you sit before your breakfast and imagining yourself giving thanks for every nourishing bite of food or drink, whether that nourishment is physical or emotional. We give thanks for our food, for all that it gifts us. And so imagining yourself blessing your breakfast, giving great joy to your lunch, and being so grateful for dinner. Feeling yourself at ease. And giving thanks for your work or your volunteer work. Giving thanks that God works through you, whatever it is that you're doing throughout your day. That because you are an extension of, an expression of the divine, wow, sitting in this moment of gratitude for being able to express the creativity and love and kindness that you are. Giving thanks for income, past, present, and future. Your heart opening up even more in the gratitude of your life. As you now include the people in your life, surrounding them in the love, the light, the appreciation for those who you are so blessed to have in your life. And also giving thanks for those in our life who are our greatest teachers. Those who show us where we still have some healing to do. We also open our hearts and surround them with our love and appreciation for helping us on our spiritual growth journey. And so we extend our love and appreciation for our lives, and we allow that to overflow into our community. As we hear sirens, we give thanks for the workers, the helpers, that bless those in our community, and we know healing is already happening. We see this wave of gratitude moving forth and surrounding the United States and the world. Where there are broken, hurt hearts or minds, right now we bless you. We remind you of your divine nature, that you are good, that you are good, and that the peace that passes all understanding is within you. We bless the names in our prayer box or that have been sent in to Unity of the Oaks. And we also combine our prayer with those at Silent Unity, Unity's worldwide prayer ministry. And we bring this prayer consciousness back to ourselves. Again, soaking in gratitude for our life. Every aspect. We take a moment to give thanks silently for anything else that comes up in our hearts or minds. And again, we bless ourselves because we know that as we grow, as we learn, as we expand our spirit, we transform ourselves, but the ripple effect is that we transform our immediate world and our greater world. So we give thanks for moments like these that remind us of our power and our truth. And so we take a breath, a rejuvenating breath. We become conscious of the chair that's been supporting us. We start to feel lightness in body. We take another rejuvenating breath as we wiggle our fingers and our toes, as we slowly begin to open our eyes when it's right and comfortable for us. As we say amen, and so it is. I am whole, I am strong, I am well, I am blessed for every aspect of my life. And so it is. Amen.
I am amazing. How about that? I am magnetic, and that's where it's at. I am the creator of all that I see. That's you, that's me. The collective we. You are perfection, a blessing divine. We are connected. I'm yours and you're mine. There is no separation. I am God expressing in this fleshy disguise. And isn't it odd to think otherwise? Isn't it odd? Yes, isn't it odd to think otherwise? I am the scent of the flowers in spring. I am the heart of the song that you sing. and I'm the warmth of the sun and the sky. All this am I. I gave you breath, and I give you much more. Look at this playground we've come to explore. There is no separation. I am God expressing in this fleshy disguise. And isn't it odd to think otherwise? I am God expressing in this fleshy disguise. And isn't it odd to think otherwise? Isn't it odd? Yes, isn't it odd to think otherwise?
Thank you. Yeah. We have such a great music team, don't we? Let's give them another. I don't know if you realize, but like honestly, they're all professional musicians. Even Paula, I know she says I'm not a professional musician, but she's like a professional volunteer musician, right? I mean, they all have years of experience behind them. And we're just we're paying them like a penny a Sunday. So it's like we're very, very blessed that they all show up for us. Thank you. Showing up for us. Yeah. And then I throw like weird topics at them, right? Come up with some songs for this. So I thought we would start, Sue-Ann, with some comedy. I haven't done some comedy in a while, so I thought, let's start with some lightness here. So we've got our 4 meditators, and you can see the one is like off her mat. And it says, rumors persisted that Sage was using spiritual growth hormones. I mean, we all need a little extra help from time to time, right? Well, today we are talking about, and this is the next slide, 2 chapters in our book. If you can still follow along too, or start it all over. It's a great book, E², 9 Do-It-Yourself Energy Experiments That Prove Your Thoughts Create Your Reality by Pam Grout. It's been really fun. Have you all enjoyed it? And I know most of you are in our study groups too. So today we're looking at experiment 6, which is she calls the superhero principle. That's your thoughts and consciousness impact matter. And then experiment 7, which is the Jenny Craig principle. Your thoughts and consciousness provide the scaffolding for your physical body. Whoa, yeah. So basically, I'm reminding you today that the environment you live in responds to your thoughts and emotions. And these two go so well hand in hand together, because what we're really talking about is how your thoughts, your consciousness, the feelings you're putting out into the world, that energy, how it affects your life, including the food you eat and your body, the water you drink. Everything is affected by your thoughts and the energy you're putting forth into all areas of your life. So I know this sounds like maybe some made-up spiritual gibberish, but she has a lot of scientific experiments or research in the book. And here's one of the great quotes, actually. Oh, Sue-Ann's running over. It's by Sir Arthur Stanley Eddington, who's an astrophysicist. I mean, come on. But it says, the course of the world is not predetermined by physical laws. The mind has the power to affect groups of atoms and even tamper with the odds of atomic behavior. Whoa, I know, Donna. That's what I said. I'm like, we need a slide for that. Wow. The mind has the power to affect groups of atoms and tamper with atomic behavior. That's everything in our life then. Wow. So I know many of you have probably heard the study done by Dr. Masaru Emoto, Dr. Emoto and the water experiments? If not, it's really interesting. So he did 15 years, researching the effects of human speech, thought, emotions, and physical matter. But he chose water as the element to see how it responds to words, music, prayers, and blessings. How does water respond? And he took lots of different water samples from lots of different places, and he had monks that prayed over the water. He also had his assistants talk sweet nothings and play music to the water. And what he found under the microscope is that the water changed depending on what was being said to it. So if you said, "I love you" and "I thank you," crystals became formed. If you said, "I hate you" or "you idiot," it showed up differently. And I have a slide here. I don't know, we might even want to turn the slide off for just a minute because this is so important. So you can see the difference here. I know they don't usually like the lights off because for our online folks, but can you see this? Look at thank you, wisdom, truth, eternal, I love you, peace. But now look here, you fool, you make me sick, evil. And then these two at the end here, polluted water before prayer and then polluted water after prayer. Wow. Okay, we can turn the lights back on. And guess what? You were 70% water. Thank you, Paula. Yeah. The human body is made up of 70% water. So what are you saying to yourself? Just take a breath into that. Me too. I'm up here learning with y'all. Yeah, what am I saying to myself? So we're going to try this. This is a little bit of the experiment in the book too. So we're going to pause after each experiment each sentence that we say. And I want you to really notice where you feel it and how you feel your energy around it. So the first thing we're going to say is, I am loving, peaceful, and happy. Okay, so go ahead and say that. I am loving, peaceful, and happy. Now just kind of whisper it to yourself. I am loving, peaceful, and happy. And where do you feel that? Oh, you're feeling it in the belly, Christine. I'm feeling it here in my heart. Rhonda, in your heart. Yeah, there, here. Okay, now try this one. I hate my body. I know, so you don't even want to say it. Just for this experiment, say it. I hate my body. Oh, yeah. You feel it in the tummy. I feel it here in my heart. Do you see my shoulders? Your shoulders too, Paula? Yeah, okay, let's get out of that. I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. Say it again. I am strong and powerful. And now how do you feel? Oh, I want to stand up my superhero self. Yeah. And in the book, she talks about muscle testing. I know we used to go to an acupuncturist. He retired, unfortunately, but and he would do muscle testing because part of what they talk about is that the muscles become weak when exposed to harmful substances. And even our thoughts are harmful substances. So if you take your thumb and your middle finger and make a circle and hold it really tight. Okay, now this is where I should have done my handless mic. Okay. And then you're going to take your other hand and you're going to try to pull as strong as you can. And for this first time, just say your name. I am Stacy, or whoever you are. Just so you get a test of how strong it is, okay? You're going to be really strong. Okay, now you're going to say this. I am divine and I am worthy of all of life's goodness. Ready? I am divine and worthy of all of life's goodness. See how strong that is? Okay, now you're going to say, I haven't been successful in life, so I probably never will. Ready? I haven't been successful in life, so I probably never will. Did you feel it looser? Yeah. Interesting, right? Okay, but we don't want to end on that one, so let's do this one. Ready? I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit illness. or sickness. I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit sickness. See how tight that is? Interesting. What are we telling ourselves, and how is our body responding? So I remember years ago, I went to a YFM, Youth and Family Ministry training, and the facilitator there was probably a dozen of us, and the facilitator had one of us stand in front of the group, and then we would turn our back, and then she would indicate to the group whether they were to think positive thoughts about the person or negative thoughts about the person. And then about 2 minutes, I think that was like 1 or 2 minutes, and then the person turned around and said what they felt that the group was thinking of them, positive or negative. And do you know every person got it right? There was a couple people that were like, I think it was negative, or their own insecurity about their own intuition, but they got it right. So it says a lot about, you could see why we would do that in a youth and family ministry training, right? What are we thinking about our kids? But also, what are we thinking about each other? What are we thinking about ourselves? That's the vibration that is going out, and it affects us on a deep cellular level. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. That's a song we're singing, right? So our thoughts towards others, our thoughts towards ourselves, and it affects our physical bodies. So nuns who spent at least 10 minutes a day in prayer and meditation showed a reduction in their stress markers and improvement in their health markers. It affected their physical body. A 2012 study concluded that if you engage in 12 minutes of personal reflection and prayer each day, it makes a profound impact on our brains. It strengthens a unique neural circuit that specifically enhances social awareness and empathy. So remember at the beginning, 4 weeks ago of this series, I said we're creating a new ski slope in our brains, a new neural pathway. That's what we're doing. We're creating a new pathway, a new thought in the brain, because our thoughts change our physical bodies. Prayer is focused thought. Focused thought is prayer. Focused thought is prayer. And so Pam, the author here, she points out that it includes the thoughts about our food. Our food contains water. Our food contains energy. That's what calories are. It's just a measurement of the energy in your food. So there was an experiment with Heart Math Institute. I don't know if any of you know that, but you'll want to look it up. Heart Math Institute's where I do a lot of our gratitude prayer work from. But the director there looked at yogurt, which seems like an inert blob, right? Just a mound of yogurt. And the director placed electrodes in the yogurt. And then he would talk about his life experiments and see how the needle responded energetically. When he talked about positive life experiences, it was this gentle, barely moving, right? Just kind of a gentle wave. When he talked about something he was still resentful about or angry, the needle went crazy. And so here's what he said. Next slide. We don't know how it works, but we have irrefutable proof that human emotions create a very real energetic field to which other living systems are attuned. It goes back to our oneness principle. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. So some of you know my first career, I was a registered dietitian. So let me just put that hat on for a moment. Because at the end of my career, this was like the beginning of the whole intuitive eating and positive body image. And of course, mindful eating has been a practice for millenniums, but really looking at intuitive eating, meaning, let me just sit with, what does my body feel like it needs, and does it need to eat now? We're so used to eating by the clock and by eating this food and that food and this plan. So first I want us to say this, though, because remember, our body is always listening. So your weight does not define you. You're going to say it with me. My weight does not define me. Say it again. My weight does not define me. Anyone having a hard time with that? How about this one? My weight is the least interesting thing about me. Ready? My weight is the least interesting thing about me. Yes, it is. I don't care what your scale says, what your pant size is, what dress size is, because you know what? We all love Oprah. Is Oprah a supermodel? No, but we love Oprah. It doesn't matter her size. It doesn't matter how she looks. And the same is true for each and every one of you. Your body is listening from your mouth to your ears, from your thoughts to your body. Can you imagine all of the hateful, negative messages that we've told our bodies over the years? And so to start to consider about thinking about how this influences our life at a cellular level. So she points out, how many times have we said, oh, it's hard for me to lose weight, or I can't eat bread or cake without gaining a pound, or, oh, I can't stop eating that bag of cookies or that bag of, chips. And then you gain weight. So do we think it was the bread and the cake and that, or do we think it was the messaging over and over and over again? And guess what? Your body, in its infinite wisdom, responded. So Myrtle Fillmore, our co-founder in Unity, she was sick for the first 41 years of her life. She was told that she was always sick and weak. And then she got a new thought. She went to a talk by Dr. E.B. Weeks, and she heard this message, I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit sickness. And she started blessing her body, asking forgiveness from her body. She visualized God's light and perfection in every cell and organ of her body. She says, I stopped any worrisome, anxious, frivolous thoughts. And in 2 years, her body responded. In 2 years, her body was healthy and strong for the first time in her 43 years. And so from the book, The Story of Unity by James Dillett Freeman, who writes our Prayer for Protection, was our first poet laureate. He says, Myrtle Fillmore wrote in Unity magazine, then it flashed upon me that I might talk to the life in every part of my body and have it do just what I wanted. I began to teach my body and got marvelous results. And she says, I went to all the life centers in my body and spoke words of truth to them, words of strength and power. I asked their forgiveness for the foolish, ignorant course that I had pursued in the past when I had condemned them and called them weak, inefficient, and diseased. I did not become discouraged at their being slow to wake up, but kept right on, both silently and aloud, declaring words of truth until the organs responded, and neither did I forget to tell them that they are free, unlimited spirit. Yeah. We get stuck in a society that spends $90 billion on the diet industry that says we have to eat this or that or clean. I'm just going to tell you, if you clean, wash your fruits and veggies and your knives, you're good. Then you're eating clean. Because otherwise you're telling your liver and your kidneys they're not doing their job. And your liver and kidneys are perfect. They're doing their job. So instead of calling foods good or bad, we stop and we change to gratitude. Because again, our food has water, our food has energy. It's going inside of us, an energetic being. So the invitation is to see all food as neutral and to bless it. Sometimes we eat fruits and vegetables and berries. They have wonderful vitamins and fiber and minerals and phytochemicals, that's plant chemicals. And sometimes we eat cake and champagne and ethnic foods. And you know what? That also nourishes us, because then we're with friends and we're with family and we're celebrating our heritage. There's connection and family and oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful also? So start to notice the difference between, oh no, I can't eat that, it's bad for me, and oh, I get to go to my friend's wedding, there's going to be dancing and cake, and this is going to be a great celebration. And not have the thought, and I got to work it off tomorrow, and I can't eat as much tomorrow. No, it's about just being in the joy of eating, just being in the gratitude of all food, just being in the gratitude of your body. You don't even have to think about telling your body to digest your food. How fantastic is that? You know, I know my own kids growing up, sometimes we eat some food, sometimes we eat other food. We had a whole candy bowl, and I used to call it the like a archaeological dig. Because Halloween came and I want my pillowcases back. So we would dump it into this bowl. And then Christmas would come around and I'd want my stockings back, so they would dump their extra candy in the bowl. And then it was Valentine's Day and any extra candy went in the bowl. And then it was the first kids' party, candy in the bowl. And then by the time we got to Graham's party in August, now there was these layers that you can go back through the year and see the candy. And I remember people saying like, oh my gosh, you can just have this bowl of candy laying around and your kids don't go crazy, don't grab. I said, no, because they know they can just have the candy. After dinner, you want a piece of candy. Okay. And then you don't just go crazy and eat all the candy. No, because I got a bowl full of candy. I can eat candy anytime. Do you see how it took the power away from it? We want what we can't have. So it's about changing and shifting to joy and celebration, gratitude and thanksgiving for all that your food brings to you, for all that your meal gives to you. Because then that's what you're going to be bringing into your body. She says, and here's a slide, your cells eavesdrop on everything you say and think, and by making disparaging comments about your body, you're stamping these thoughts into the muscles, glands, and tissues of your body. And she goes on to say, the normal state of your body is healthy. It can heal and regulate itself. So see yourself healthy. See yourself strong. See yourself beautiful. See yourself gorgeous. Because that's how I see you. Look around. Look at all the gorgeous beings here. Yeah. It also reminds me of our experiment last week that Reverend Sherry talked about, Experiment 5, which was where whatever you focus on, that's where your life will expand. Are you living in gratitude from the moment you wake up to your meals, to the water you're drinking, to the clothes you're wearing? Throughout the day, gratitude. So James Dillard Freeman, again here in the Story of Unity, wrote this. He says that the Fillmores, Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, our co-founder, said that they had come to the conclusion that all that keeps our blessings from us are our own thoughts and our own lack of faith. So here are your two experiments for this week. The first one is the superhero principle. The theory is your thoughts and consciousness impact matter. So the experiment is you're going to pick up 2 flower kits. So Juan and I bought flower kits for each one of you. You each get 2, okay? 2 for each of you. Even if you're a couple, you get your own experiment. So outside here, we're going to unveil, right, Freddie? Freddie will go in front of you all and unveil the flower kits. So you're going to each person get 2 kits, okay? And one, you're going to water, you're going to put it in the sun. And then the other one, you're going to, again, speak sweet nothings to it. You're going to play it music. You're going to bless it and pray over it. And then after a week, so next Sunday, you're going to come back and you're going to report back. How are they doing? How are your plants doing? How did they respond to how you energetically responded to them? And what we'd love for you to do also is to actually take pictures, and you can say, hey, Unity of the Oaks, here's my plant project. Here's my plant experiment, okay? So we can also see and share with each other our actual pictures of what it looks like. So that's the first one. You're going to give one all of your love and attention and blessings, and the other one you're going to kind of ignore. You'll give it some water and sunshine, but that'll be it, okay? The next one is the Jenny Craig principle. So the theory, your thoughts and consciousness provide the scaffolding for your physical body. And the experiment, by changing what you think about and say to your food, you will be healthier. And for the sake of this experiment, you will lose or gain 1 pound. I added that gain because for some people, you want to gain a pound. Maybe it's a pound of muscle, or maybe you've been sick and you need to gain a pound of weight. For some people, it might be lose a pound. But remember, are you your weight? You are not your weight. And what's the least interesting thing about you? Thank you. Just want to remind us all, this is only for the experiment, only for 3 days. Usually I say don't have a scale at home. So for 3 days, so you're going to weigh yourself at the beginning, it says, just so you have a marker. And then for 3 days, you are going to bless every meal, every snack, every food, everything that goes through your mouth. Don't change your diet or your exercise. Kind of keep the same for 3 days. And bless and pray and be thankful for all of your food, whether it's cake or whether it's vegetables. You're going to deliberately and consciously send that food and drink positive, loving thoughts. You're going to bless it before you ingest it. You're going to thank it for nourishing you, whether it's an emotional nourishment or a physical nourishment. And, you know, I know for myself, so yesterday morning I had some high-fiber Cheerios. I mean, it's not Cheerios, but, you know. But anyway, see? But I thought, ugh, but no. Then I thought, thank you, little Cheerios. Thank you for all your fiber. I love you. And I poured my flax milk on there, and I was like, thank you, little flax seeds. Oh, my gosh, you all came together to make milk for me. That's awesome. No, ready for this, Suan? Here's what I did this morning. I was blessing my little plant-based sausage. Thank you, plants. I was thanking my high-protein waffle. Thank you, waffle. And then my coffee. This is why I brought my mug, because this was the mug I was drinking out. Thank you, Rhonda. You'll have to read it later. I was holding on to my mug, and I was like, coffee, I love you. I am fangirling over you, coffee. Yeah, you've always got my back. True story. Betsy and Jane know. Don't remove the coffee pot from hospitality before you've filled up Stacy's cup. I'll be blessing it again. Yeah. So have fun blessing and giving thanks. And then the water. Oh my gosh, then I filled up my water. And I was like, water, you rock. You're hydrating me. You're helping my blood pressure stay even. I love you, water. Yeah, have fun. For 3 days, bless everything that passes through your mouth. And here's the second part. Oh, no, go back. Yeah, sorry. Oh, no, now we've got it. Okay, so the second part is then for also these 3 days, you're going to refrain from any negative talk or thoughts. Yeah, it's at the bottom. The 3 days, refrain from any negative talk or thoughts about your body. You're not going to talk about your aches and pains. You're not going to talk about your midlife. Middle, I know. Juan's helping me. He's like, I'm here with you, everyone. You're not going to talk about how you look or feel unless it's positive. For 3 days, everyone. Are we in this together? Can I get some hand punches here? Okay, we're in this together. 3 days, you're going to refrain from negative self-talk about your body. There we go. Here's what author Augustin Burrow wrote. He said, you manufacture beauty with your own mind. You manufacture beauty with your own mind. So today is that reminder to focus on the good. Focus on the good about yourself. Focus on the good about your life. Focus on the good about everything in your life, down to your water and your food. And so here we go. Say it with me. I am divine, worthy of love and joy and peace of mind. Say it again. I am divine. I'm worthy of love and joy and peace of mind. And now whisper it to yourself. I am divine. I'm worthy of love and joy and peace in mind. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I cannot wait to hear about your experiments, and I'll see you back here next Sunday. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Such respect. You forgot to, well, bow.
In every moment of creation, dreams are being born. So close your eyes, imagine it's your dreams taking form. When you can align the designs in your mind, then you can have it all. So keep imagining till what you see can bring your pictures, your visions to life. Every idea can mold into your pot of gold, creating your heaven on earth. Every spark of inspiration can ignite a fire strong, enough to light your imagination till the flames burn on and on. When you can align the designs in your mind, then you create it all. So keep imagining till what you see can bring your pictures, vivid visions to life. Every idea you mold into your pot of gold, creating your heaven on earth. And once you see it, take action. With every step, you become your dream. Your dream. So keep imagining. Yes, keep imagining your pictures and your visions to life. Keep imagining. Just keep imagining. Create your heaven on earth.
Mission here at Unity of the Oaks. Unity of the Oaks is a loving, accepting, and heart-centered spiritual community. We are here to awaken spiritual curiosity and transform lives. You guys know it really well. Congratulations. Okay, we have an opportunity for you to partner with us. When you give a financial gift to Unity of the Oaks, it allows us to fulfill this mission, making it more than just spoken words on Sunday morning. We have 4 ways to give your love offerings to Unity of the Oaks. You can text the number on your screen or use the QR code, both of which are also on the giving table, along with the giving basket. Or you can visit our website giving page. Take a moment to focus your attention on your giving heart. Feel the abundance of receiving. Visualize the mission statement coming to life. Now please join me in the love offering blessing. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God. Thank you for partnering with us to bring spiritual, inspirational messages to transform lives. You are part of helping raise the consciousness of the world. We value and appreciate your gifts. And now here's Stacy.
Oh, Freddie. Thank you, Freddie. I know that was out of his comfort zone, so let's give him another round of applause. A few quick reminders. We have so much going on here. So please, because we don't want to bog you down and bore you with 20 minutes of announcements, because, sometimes it gets the announcements that are as long as the message. So make sure you're on our email list. If you are not on our email list, see Sue on, she's waving her hands frantically. There she is. Make sure you get on that list. Also on our mailing list, okay? Even if you're online, we've got lots of things online, different ways you can participate. Sue on over here. Waving her hands, okay? If you're online also, you can go to office@unityoftheoaks.org. But here's the 3 for today. So today we have a meeting. Jane Brown is starting this new fundraising committee. Just join her afterwards, even if you're not sure you want to join it or not. Just come and get the information. Bring your sandwiches, right? I think that you have a few little finger food sandwiches for everyone. But we'll give you 2 if you come to the meeting. Just come and stay. She's going to tell you what her vision is, get ideas from you, and start to build the 2023 calendar with fun events and also that raise money for Unity of the Oaks. So please come after church for just a little bit in the office over here. Now, if you want to be a member of Unity of the Oaks, I know we have a lot of new folks, and we would love for you to become a member. So you're here visiting us, you're a congregant, we love you, and we appreciate you. And if you have been consistently with us for at least 6 months, and this includes if you're online, because we've got our first online member, Jackie Shudley. Let's just do another shout out to her. So I'm holding a membership class on Saturday, October 22nd. Again, both in person, and I can create it to be online too for anyone who wants to be online with that. But it'll be here at the office October 22nd. That's a Saturday morning. The sign up is online in the e-letter. Do we have one here? Or just give your name to Sue on, and we'll make sure you get signed up for that. To become a member, what happens is you get voting rights for all of our important business. You get a monthly prayer chaplain call. You get scholarships for our classes. So there's lots of benefits to membership. You can also be part of our leadership too. Okay, and then the last we have a grief support group is this Friday at 1 p.m. with Valerie Kobabe. That's at the Snapdragon Healing Center. Again, we also have a Halloween party coming up, everyone. October 28th. Okay. Here's Grace. She's waving her hands frantically now, okay? She's going to be at this sign up for volunteers over here. So we've got a sign up sheet for anyone who would like to help put that together. Again, the more hands we have, the less work it takes for everybody, okay? So Grace is going to be there with her bright smile saying, yes, help me out on October 28th, okay? And then we're all going to show up in costumes and have a great time. So thank you to everyone. For our thank yous, just thank you for our entire team here, to Sam and Layla, Suwan, our music team. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you to Donna. Thank you for hospitality. Was that Jane and Betsy, Lucy? Oh my gosh, Lucy, thank you. Thank you to Freddie being our board member. Thank you to Tiara for being our childcare for today. It takes a village to get this going, everyone. So a big round of applause to everyone. And again, as Jimmy said earlier, we are a prayer ministry. So please, he will be right outside here. So on your way to refreshments and getting your little flower kits, make sure you also stop by Jimmy and let him pray with you, okay? He would love to do that. Or again, online, prayer@unityoftheoaks.org. You can send your prayers in during the week as well, okay? So let's go ahead. We'll get up. We're going to have some refreshments. We're going to go meet Jane. But first, we'll stand up. We're going to join hands and sing our prayer for our peace song and then our prayer for protection. Thank you so much for joining us. We know you had many places you could be. We appreciate that you were here. Have a great Sunday.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yeah.